Teacher realizes cops discovered her disgusting secret. Yeah, I think I want to be black-pilled today.
Young. And, well, you're being an educator, not supposed to do that, but it's really the age.
Isn't he 15?
I mean, it's a middle school.
You guys ready for a black pill? You guys excited? You guys excited to hate everything? To not trust any system that's in place? Are you guys ready to crash the fuck out?
So what kind of sicko?
Chat, one time, okay, it wasn't my science teacher, but the science teacher that I was going to have, like, my next school year, got arrested for jorking it to pornography on the school computers.
Disturbing messages between a Texas teacher and a middle school student surface online.
Male or female? Male.
Step in to investigate, but her sickening admissions are far worse than they could have ever imagined.
I just saw your hand in the cookie jar.
The following is based on official
Why would
police
you say it like
records,
that?
and the footage has never been seen before until now. On July 19th, 2023.
Can't he use his own computer for that? Well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. There's like this guy who, he was like a preschool teacher or whatever, or like a daycare guy, and he had an OnlyFans, and he would film himself, you know, getting off to like the children's toilet at the daycare. And it's like, you can say, well, technically, it's not a crime to jerk off onto a child's toilet seat at a daycare. You know? Technically, if they haven't told you to stop. However, what do you think the implications are? Skynet, thank you, Pippa. You should see the movie trailer, Mercy. Haven't heard of it.
The Nacogdoches.
Wait, okay, I'm getting distracted. Do you guys want to see that guy? You guys want to see somebody that we can all wish death upon? Yeah, I jerked it on a preschool toilet, but in my defense, it was in the staff bathroom. It was in the staff bathroom. Not the children's bathroom. And in my defense, I jork it everywhere. I'm advertising on every single subreddit I can advertise on. That I'm jorking it everywhere. It's like, oh. Okay, yeah, that absolves you. All right, okay.
Police department receives a call from district officers at McMichael Middle School.
Wait. And then he was like, also, I know I said slurs, but it was a long time ago. It's like, why'd you slip that in here? I don't think anybody was talking about that part. I don't think anybody even knew about that part. What? Is it like you're telling your parents, you're like, oh, yeah, I killed somebody with my car, and also I broke the vase in the living room. Oh man, I was gonna be mad that you committed vehicular homicide, but since you ended on the part about the vase, well, I guess I'm more upset about that. Let's talk about that first, all right? Let's get this whole situation cleared up. Bye, Darkos, thank you. Not too long ago, you would be put in mental hospital for that type of stuff. The jorking it everywhere, not the slurs. Music, thank you. Be me coming into Pippa stream for the first time in a week. I'm jorking it to preschool. No!
Where a teacher has been, I guess,
it's supposed to be a distraction.
Having an inappropriate relationship with a student outside of school, and it just came to our attention. Another kid here at the school showed the principal over here some Snapchats that were corresponding between the child and the teacher, but we believe everything's been happening.
Wait, the child? The child actually narked on the teacher?
And during this summer break out in town.
The messages, anonymously posted to Facebook 4 days earlier on July 15th, show conversations between a student and 24.
Ooh, I hope it actually is that the student Oh, it was a second kid. Oh, okay. That sucks. That sucks. I was gonna say, like, that'd be very awesome of this kid to actually stand up for themselves in this situation. But
4-year-old teacher Annalie Andrews.
wait, you finna sleep. Wait, what? Oh, what? You finna sleep? It's late.
A reading
Oh my
interventionist
God.
who was just hired by the district for the recent school year. Investigators contact
Do I literally always Snapchat? I don't have Snapchat. So I want to ask you guys, is Snapchat like line? Or is it like... Is it the thing where the messages disappear? It's like Instagram stories. How... It auto-deletes. They disappear. The whole point is that the messages disappear. But you can also just screenshot them? Like stories unless you save them? Oh wait, you can save them though, but what's the point of using Snapchat if you can save the messages? How does that make any sense? It blocks screenshots. It narcs on you if you take a screenshot. There's supposed to be an anti-screenshot feature, but, you know, I bet there's an app. I bet if I open up my phone and I type in Snapchat screenshotter, I bet there's an app literally titled that.
student's mother, and she arrives at the police station unaware of the shocking discovery.
We've looked at these messages, and they're
This is quiet.
a little concerning, maybe even a little inappropriate. So I want you to look at these.
Inappropriate behavior. Yeah, that's called statutory rape. Yeah, it's funny how it doesn't sound. How do you say? It sounds a little bit worse when you call it statutory rape. I wonder if there's a reason why people will try to downplay it.
They're messages from Snapchat. Are you familiar with Snapchat?
I don't have it.
Well, these messages are from Snapchat, basically, which is an application that you can send messages and pictures and videos back and forth to someone, and these messages and videos, after a certain period of time, they disappear.
However, it
She looks like she's falling asleep in her chair.
appears that someone was able to gain access to the child's Snapchat account, as at least 12 screenshots were captured and 2 chats were deleted.
What grade is
Oh, they got hacked. Oh. You took a screenshot of chat. Who the fuck are you?
As at least 12 screenshots
You took 12 screenshots of chat. You deleted 2 chats. What?
were captured and 2 chats were deleted.
What grade is your son in? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar.
Wait, did the kid get hacked or did like somebody take their phone?
Ninth grade this year.
Okay, so he's going into the 9th grade, and how old?
W hacker, yeah, holy shit.
15.
15. Did he just turn 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, within
21st.
this is a grown. Allegedly, this is a grown woman.
Allegedly.
He would have in the sense of right from wrong.
We really want to stop this from happening further.
He's a,
Yeah.
he's a kid. Don't blame him,
Taking the
man.
initiative to do this. We don't want, if something is happening, we want to stop it now. We don't want it to progress.
This cop has cool tattoos.
I mean, that's a middle school.
This is a sick ass tattoo.
Sicko.
Yeah. We agree.
Yeah.
We definitely agree.
Though school is out for the summer, investigators are able to intercept the teacher, Ms. Andrews, as she arrives on campus to turn in computer equipment. The evidence made public is already damning, but her own admissions will soon expose the full, horrifying truth.
Hey, hi.
Is it gonna get worse?
Police Department. My name's Detective Ball. I'd like to visit with you for a few minutes. Have you got a few minutes for us?
I think so.
Do you want to talk here?
I'm a little busy, but
Okay, sure. Let's go in here. Long story short, I know you're in a hurry, and we don't want to
We don't want to hold you up, but we have reason to believe you're a fucking pedophile.
hold you up.
No offense or anything.
One, you don't have to talk to us.
Okay.
You know you're not under arrest or anything like that.
Okay.
But, do you know what we're here about? Something's come up.
Look at how heavy she's breathing.
I mean, I'm not really sure.
Tell us about it.
The mistake I made was letting him contact me
Yeah.
and
Okay. Okay. I'm kind of a victim in this as well. When I added a 15-year-old on Snapchat, I didn't know that he would message me. I didn't know that he would come on to me. I mean, how was I? Oh no. Aren't I a victim in this? Steiner, thank you. I wonder if anyone has a Pippa tattoo. Yeah, there's at least 2 people that do. Steiner goes, thank you. Maybe we need a minimum age limit for school teachers. When I was a kid, all my teachers were way past hags, or something wrong with Zoomers. I don't know, man.
you
More about
know,
holding you. I
we
swear this is a South Park episode.
just talked, and I didn't, think anything of it really. He
Yeah, I'm only a girl, officer. Yeah, he's 16 or 15 or 14 or whatever the fuck, and I'm however the fuck I am old enough to be a teacher, but that's the girl math, am I right?
sort of started to make me feel uncomfortable, and
Oh my
After-
god. I was uncomfortable. If anything, the minor raped me because, he was making me uncomfortable. He was sending me messages, and that just made me so uncomfortable. I didn't know what to do other than play along. I was scared for my life, officer.
after I could tell that was how
Okay.
he was thinking, and also just getting some space away from the situation.
Right.
I went on vacation. I applied to a totally different job, actually. I'm going overseas now to go volunteer on mercy ships.
Aren't I a good person? Aren't I a good person? Running away from my sins? Running away from my crimes? I'm a good person. I'm gonna go volunteer on ships. I applied for a volunteer position to go work on ships. I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty of anything. Why would I be guilty of anything? BPC technically. Why do teachers always try to play the victim? I don't know,
Notably,
man.
Ms. Andrews' resignation letter was submitted on the same day the screenshots were shared to Facebook.
Oh,
In
I
the
wonder
email sent to
why.
administrator, she describes traveling overseas to teach at a small academy for children
Oh,
and
hell
considers
no!
returning to McMichael Middle School in the future.
Was he a direct student of yours, or was he just
Well, I already groomed one child. I think it's time to take this plan worldwide.
in the school and he was just that guy?
He was in the school. He
Okay.
wasn't one of my students.
Okay.
During his forensic interview, the student explained he first met Ms. Andrews when his friends
Incredible.
told him to go to her classroom, when he should have been in jazz class. It was there they exchanged Snapchat information.
That's crazy. Imagine skipping jazz to go get groomed. I was in jazz. If you miss jazz, you're not fucking hearing about it. Or you're not gonna stop fucking hearing about it. God, I can't speak. Jazz class, yeah. I was in jazz band. You like jazz? Yes, I did. I mean, I didn't stop liking it, but yeah. That explains a lot. What do you mean? What do you mean? I was in 1 year of school, I was in both jazz and concert band. So it was kind of hectic. I would be like back to back with events, which was kind of fun. It was kind of fun because I didn't really like school. So jazz band was nice and concert band was nice because it's like concert band, it would usually be like after school performances and stuff, which means free food and like technically being at school, but like it being in a chill way where you just like sit in a classroom and wait. And then jazz band was like, how do I explain this? Like a lot of like mini field trips. So it'd be like, one time we went to like a retirement home to go play for elderly people. Stuff like that. And I would get to ditch like math class and shit. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I gotta leave now. I gotta leave now because I have to go to band. Sorry. It was nice. It's an excuse to skip class, yeah. If I robbed the olds. It was nice. It was nice. Except for the brass players were really fucking mean to me. I remember we were playing for the graduation ceremony, and I played the big tall instrument. I played alto, contrabass, clarinet, which is quite large, like 4 feet tall. And I was sitting in front of one of the saxophone players, and she asked me to move it out of the way so she could see. And at first I didn't hear her. But then she asked me again. She was like, hey, did you hear me? And I was like, sorry, what? And she was like, can you move your instrument? And I'm like, okay. And so I like pull it down so it's like leaning against me and like a little bit shorter and out of the way. And then she goes, I don't remember what she said, but she like kicks my chair and then rips the instrument down from behind me. And I'm just like stuck there and I can't do anything because I'm a miserable loser that doesn't stand up for myself. Contrabass clarinet at graduation. Excuse me, it was an alto contrabass clarinet. All right. All right. Some random ass, thank you. Check out Kids on the Slope and Blue Giant. Classic band experience. Another time I tripped over the bleachers and I was already like laughing on the way down due to anxiety. Because I was a little schizo kid that when they got anxious or when they got hurt or when like literally anything happened, I'd just be like, and so I fell. And for like a week, this fucking trumpet player bitch was like, remember when you fell and you laughed the whole time? And I'm like, why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? And I would ignore her. I would focus on my music stand. I focus on my sheet music on the stand. And she would keep antagonizing me. And God, to this day, man, I hope she died of a drug overdose. Ken Noise Hack, thank you. And then you played with Miles Davis and your moral downfall began. Moral downfall began. Played trumpet in school? Yeah, we were loud and assholes. Everyone is so mean in band. Band kids are some of the meanest motherfuckers. Trumpet players don't go to heaven? True. True. You never looked her up? I don't remember her name. I played trumpet and sax. Usually the saxophone players were pretty chill. But the trumpet players and the trombonists that go, haha, tromboner. Minor goes, thank you. You had one of the biggest weapons you can get in band. Why did you take that crap? You could have easily destroyed them with it. Every day I wish that I did. And Ashcorp, thank you. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Pippa. You were actually dragging. You have internalized trauma from it, and I'm reliving all the horrible band memories I have through you. I didn't drag as much as... Well, I guess I did drag a bit, because I was one of those people who for a very long time did not realize that if you start when you hear the cue, that means you're already too late. But my worst crime in band... Sorry, this is a really stupid rant that only relates to a small portion of you guys. My biggest crime... My biggest crime was when I played B-flat clarinet, which is like the generic clarinet that if you're playing any other type of clarinet, you probably started with a B-flat. It's the default one, basically. For a while, So I took band in elementary, and then when I went to middle school, I got put in like the advanced band class. But it's a different school in a different district. So the curriculum was like way further ahead. And I didn't know how to hit some notes because on a clarinet there's like the top set, and then there's like a little button that you have to press down below. There's like 4 fucking buttons down there, and those start to activate like the really high pitched notes. And I didn't know. So, and nobody taught me, and I didn't know how to like look that information up. So so at one point, band teacher, he goes, somebody sounds off. And I go, dead quiet, just like everybody else, because he's in one of his tweaking moods. We had this young band teacher that a great many of the girlies were quite obsessed with. And this guy was Menhera as fuck. Young guy, his first year teaching band. And he goes, somebody sounds off. And I'm like, oh, I know it's me. I know it's me. I know I'm not playing the notes right, because what I'm doing is I'm playing the notes that they are. But how do I explain this? Okay, so there's like on the sheet music, right? So there's like all the notes in the middle. It's face on the lines. It's every good boy deserves fudge. And what I'm doing, okay, when it gets to the higher notes that are off the thing, that I haven't learned what buttons make that sound, but I can recognize the letter, I'm playing how I would play them an octave lower. And I don't know how to explain this, but when you play clarinet, there's a way to play deliberately off key. And it sounds like louder and more high pitched. And so I was playing the notes normally while playing like Squidward. Doing the thing that Squidward does that makes him sound like shit. Because I didn't know! Trying to force the read. Is that the term for it? So the teacher, he goes one by one throughout all the clarinets. And I start. It's my turn, and I start. And he is pissed. He is so fucking angry with me. He is glaring fucking daggers. He is ready to take me out back and fucking shoot me. And I'm just like, and he goes, play it again, but this time on key. Or not on key, in tune. And I'm like, and I try playing, and I don't know the fucking buttons. And then he fucking yanks my music book off of the fucking stand. And he's tweaking the fuck out. He flips open to the front of the book where the fingering chart is. And he folds the book. He puts it down back in front of me. And he goes, you need to study this. And I'm like, oh, sir, I'm in the 6th grade. Please don't kill me. Please don't fucking kill me. Holy shit. Mr. Snowman, thank you. Why are most band teachers asshole? He was the only asshole band teacher ever. that I had. Carter said, thank you. Thanks for reactivating my band PTSD. Thank you, Letty. Thank you. Not my tempo. Yeah, I had a teacher that did the not my tempo shit. But, like, I think he would have been a great teacher if A, he could control his rage, and B, he could identify problems more easily, more consistently. Did you study it? Yes, I studied it. Yeah, I fucking studied it after getting fucking screamed at in front of the entire class. Yeah, I fucking studied the chart, bro. Being a good teacher by being better? Well, it's like, you can get angry and you can tell people to improve. But yeah, please don't spaz the fuck out on 6th graders. Jesus fucking Christ. You still remember the chart? Oh god, no. Oh god, no. It's been over 10 years. As you said, thank you. Remembering being forced into clarinet because we didn't have enough. It was my first time. I was one of 2 people who signed up for clarinet back in elementary school. My first band class, when we all decided which instruments we'd play, there are 2 people that signed up for clarinet and like fucking 12 that signed up for flute. And yeah, needless to say, that did not fly with the band teacher. Jason E, thank you. My jazz band teacher got caught selling the school's instruments on Craigslist a year after I graduated. That's hilarious. If this was junior or high school, I can get it, but 6th grade, I was in 6th fucking grade, man. Why is flute so popular? I don't know. I don't know. You should have picked trumpet instead. I tried to learn the cornet, which is like a trumpet. But oh my god, it made my cheeks hurt so bad. John English, thank you. Pippa was in need of a big brother, but got a crappy older sister instead. All the girls loved the flute. But yeah, I wish I had a teacher that like honed in on me and encouraged me to improve without crashing out. But I feel like most band teachers, you know, they're just trying desperately to get something overall that sounds nice. Paper Guide, thank you. Remember, this is the rabbit obsessed with Whiplash. It's a good fucking movie, man. Listen, if you put me back in 6th grade and put me in front of that teacher now, I still wouldn't listen to him. I still wouldn't like him. I mean, I listened to him when I had to learn the charts, but in hindsight, that guy was extremely incompetent. I don't know how he's doing now. Maybe now he's doing a lot better, but back then it's like, oh my god, you're crashing out over a 6th grader? Really? It took you this long to notice that I was playing off key? Really? Really, bro? So minor, thank you. These experiences remind me of a moment where my 6th grade teacher got down on her knees and screamed at an autistic kid who wouldn't listen to her. Oh my god. So man, thank you. Most of mine must have been lucky. Unlucky. Ruku, thank you. Is Pippa nostalgic for her PTSD? Well, it's our struggles that make us stronger and better clarinet players. He got fired after he killed 8 people with a trumpet. I wonder. I'm always tempted to look up my old band teachers. I had a band teacher that was half deaf. He had like hearing aids and stuff. I thought that was kind of cool. Skinny Monkey, thank you. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but did you at one point say that your clarinet was called Hawk Tua? You're remembering incorrectly, but I mean, you're kind of close, actually. I don't know if I ever talked about this, but my first clarinet was Hawk brand. I did have a Hawk brand clarinet. You did? Oh, I did mention that? It was the cheapest clarinet on eBay.
He said some things that I shouldn't have said to him, but nothing criminal ever happened.
I think it's pretty criminal to be risen up a 15-year-old in Snapchat.
Between us. And I don't know what he said. And you know, it's just really frustrating. You know, I don't know what I was accused of exactly.
You had eBay? Pipkin was an early adopter of eBay. Pipkin loved eBay. I remember there was one time Pipkin called me over and he was like, pick something you want, anything you want, type it into eBay. And I was like, okay. And I typed in hyena, and because hyenas were my favorite animal at the time, and I got a shirt off eBay that says, I heart hyenas.
Following the Facebook post, Ms. Andrews messaged the anonymous poster on Instagram. In her message, she wrote, "Who are you? What do you want?" The anonymous person replied,
Love you,
"I
shirt,
know
thanks."
what you did." While Ms. Andrews denies anything criminal took place, the detective hints that he knows more about the situation than she realizes.
It was between that and a complete set of Blaine's Pokemon. In hindsight, I should have gotten the Blaine's Pokemon set.
I mean, you know how you were a teacher when the kids, you catch one, just for example, hand in the cookie jar. I just saw your hand in the cookie jar.
The messages suggest the pair met outside of school.
Ooh, what the hell? Missed call. Where are you? In that damn car. Avalanche Grim, thank you. Hyenas are cool as hell, though. They are. They are cool. Teleport, hurry. Do the magic backflip. Shaking my head. Baby, I'm walking to Domino's, so if I don't respond, you can find me there. I'm here, damn. Smiley face. Heart, 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 heart. Got home safe.
On multiple occasions. In one exchange, Ms. Andrews arranges to pick up the student at his home, and he...
So, you coming? If you're sure you want me to. I am more than 100%. I want you to park in front of the house like last time. I'll come out to you. Or you could just come to the parking lot. Parking lot where? All the way at River Park or Domino's? Baby, where? Domino's, just so I don't have to go by the house. You know? Just say you're going to hang out with a friend. Is she the blue one? Yeah, she's the blue one. I did. Are you there? I'll be at Domino's. I was at Domino's for 15 minutes.
Writes, park in front of the house like last
Oh,
time.
and
We only were at his house.
wait, she ghosted the minor?
I mean, I just picked him up from his house, so we never really spent a long time there.
Did you go inside?
I did go inside once or twice.
All right, fine. Hey, we're...
I'm sorry, you walked into the parents' house? Were the parents there when you did this? Holy shit. Revolver Foxlot, thank you for the $59. My high school band director cheated on his first wife with the middle school band teacher. Oh my god. He married the middle school teacher years later, then he cheated on his second wife with the new middle school band teacher. Needless to say, he had a type. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Cladix, thank you. At this point, arrest Domino's. What's that? You're ordering an extra slice of cheese pizza?
Do you see us going, oh my God, we're just talking. Well, yo, hey, this is not the end of the world.
But God, I wish it was the end of your life.
I just have a lot going on right now. You know, about to get on a plane.
I have a lot going on right now. I'm about to flee the country after I groomed a minor.
Again, remember what I said. This whole thing, we're going to get through this.
In other messages, they agree to meet in parking lots and even at a local Domino's.
Domino's? Just across the street from my house.
Yo, she will never be able to eat Domino's ever again. Which isn't that big of a loss, honestly, but still. Drockwell, thank you. Was a former trumpet player, I'm sorry. Yeah, you fucking better be!
Okay. What are you thinking right now? What does it sound like to you? Could be grooming somebody that's old enough to drive.
Ms. Andrews also writes, just say you're going to hang out with a friend.
For a good 2 weeks, he was spending a lot of time out of the house, which is weird for him because he's normally just in the house and on the game.
Based.
But it was right around the time school let out, so I thought he was just hanging with his friends. Wow.
Y'all first see each other for the first time. Does he, like, show interest in you? Do you show interest in him? How did this kind of get spun up so quick?
Minor goes, thank you. I had a geometry teacher that was going through a divorce. She would spend all class yelling on the phone to her ex-husband. Didn't learn geometry, but learned about her crumbling marriage in detail. Jesus Christ. Unlock, thank you. Gamers really are the most oppressed. Truly. Truly. Did you guys ever have the teachers that were, like, extremely autistic about how every piece of schoolwork should be done, filed, turned in, categorized in the fucking file folders, like how you should space everything that you write out. Kind of Ashcorp, thank you. If Pipkin Pippa invites you for Domino's Pizza, do not accept her offer. Hey man, don't bust up my plans! Had a sub like that. There was a, thank God I was only at this school for 2 weeks. There was a fucking, I don't remember if he was a geometry teacher or he was some sort of math teacher. And I remember walking into his classroom at the start of school, and I was like, wow, this is like a really nice classroom. This is a very, like, I don't know, everything's just organized and labeled, and there's a silly little map of the world that's upside down, and I ask about it, and he goes, oh, it's a conversation starter, you know, and I'm like, oh, haha, you seem like a nice, normal person. And then school starts. School actually fucking starts. Oh my God. I don't remember all of the specifics, but everything was a fucking ritual. Everything was a fucking ritual with that man. It was like, so you had to use a specific color file folder, which, to be fair, some other teachers also enforced that. Okay, this was high school, by the way. You have to use, I think it was a red file folder. You had to write your name in black Sharpie on the top right. I'm trying to remember the details. You had to turn in your homework, or not homework. You had to turn in your classwork at the end of class with the paper tucked into the binder, not just in the binder, because if it's just in the binder, it might fall out and he's going to dock your grade for it. He's not going to bother looking for it. Anything that's not in a folder is going to be an automatic 0. I'm trying to remember what else. But literally the first day of school was him explaining the order in which you had to turn everything in, when everything would be due by, how to turn it in, and then every fucking condition to get a 0. And I was like, oh my God. I have never had a teacher like this. What the fuck is going on? And so I ask him at the end of class, I'm like, so why are you so strict about how we turn in schoolwork? And he's like, oh, because I want you to be prepared for the real world. And I'm like, what? What do you mean the real world? Do you mean the IRS? Do you mean the fucking IRS? Who else is going to fucking approach any situation like this, bro? Nobody cares in the real world. Holy shit! Oh my God! I am so fucking grateful. I am so grateful that I was only there for 2 weeks, because holy shit. Holy shit. I feel so bad for everybody that had to take his class. I think if I had stayed in that school, I probably would have asked to be transferred to a different class. I would have made something up. Just a lame excuse to be an ass. I think he genuinely meant it. He was a very nice person. He wasn't like... He didn't seem like an asshole. Maybe he was a sociopath, but he didn't seem like a bad guy. Shiree, thank you. I have a chemistry teacher in high school who didn't teach during class. She made us listen to podcasts she made when we got home after school. That's kind of based. Joe Reno, thank you. My physics teacher called us Egypts, which I'm still not sure if he was allowed to. Rip Linville, my goat. OCD office manager behavior from a school teacher. He misses his old job, I guess. Whether the people in Kroger can barely work the zebra scanners on a good day. You can't teach them cognitive skills that go beyond a 5th grade reading level. Binary goes, thank you. Sounds wonderfully structured. Had you followed instructions and were there the whole time, you could have been a master of Excel sheets right now. I probably could have been. Hungry Go-Go, thank you. High school teacher always says that shit, but in college, no teacher gives a single fuck, Lamau. Malcolm Land, thank you. Only Army initial training is like that. They took out a ruler to check my paperwork. On actual units, people didn't care as much. I'm trying to remember what other crazy teachers. I remember there was a math teacher. I think I've talked about this before. There was a math teacher. He was like my favorite teacher. Well, I had a science teacher who was my favorite in elementary school, and then in middle school there was a math teacher that was my favorite. And man, I hope he is doing well. I hope he is doing well. Did you guys ever have a teacher that, like, just honest to God, loved their job and was trying their best, and everybody fucking hated them because they were teaching a subject that the other kids didn't like? Yes, many. It's so fucking sad, man. My US history teacher, my philosophy teacher, most of my history teachers, it's like you can see the passion in their eyes, and you can see them just fucking dying inside every fucking day. Yeah, but he retired my last year. Oh my god, I remember the woodshop teacher at one of my schools retired, and they announced his retirement at the assembly, and like the whole fucking auditorium erupted in cheers. It was so fucking depressing. It was so fucking depressing. I had to go and tell him after. I was like, I appreciate you. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I went up to him. I was so depressed by it. It's like, can you imagine having an auditorium of children cheering for your fucking retirement? He wasn't a bad teacher. Like, he was a little bit grumpy, but he was just like very old fashioned, very like no nonsense, but also like, again, like passionate about his job, I guess. Like, he would bring us puzzles. He would make puzzles, and he would task like some of the older students and more advanced students with making puzzles and shit, and then he would put them out at the beginning of class, and he'd be like, all right, who can solve it? He actually taught you. Yeah, he actually taught you. You know, like, the bulk of his unit was learning fractions, so that shit was miserable. But other than that, he's a very chill dude. Oh, he'd also get mad, though, if you talked about it. You weren't allowed to call them screws. You had to call them, like, fasteners or some shit. He would get very mad if you called them screws. And if you made a joke, like, I'm screwing this in, haha, he would get really fucking mad. Dusty, thank you. My favorite teacher was a male history teacher. I watched two girls conspire to frame him as a pedophile because history was lame. Holy shit. I never goes to hear $10. I had a teacher, American government, that retired in the middle of the school year, and we had substitutes for the other half of the year. He told us how much he didn't want to be there. What the fuck? He probably heard it a lot of times. Probably heard it nonstop. Fasteners. What the fuck? Class of 09 is real? Yes.
Or has this been going on for the whole last school year?
No. So I'm obviously I'm not an idiot. I'm sure.
Actually, I think you are. MDS, thank you. I remember when the metal shop teacher, who was the vice principal, clotheslined a kid in a fight. We all cheered. What the fuck?
You know, pardon me in the back.
My fucking vice principal, okay, was really nice, and they fucking threw me under the fucking bus. In middle school, the same school that had the fucking woodshop teacher that everybody fucking graduated. God, I fucking hated this man. Not the woodshop teacher, the vice principal. I really liked him at first. He was like an affable, he was like Hagrid from Harry Potter. He was like that build and beard and shit. And I was like, what a kind, silly guy who runs all of the after school programs. And then the final fucking day of the year. There was it. I don't remember if it was the final day of the year. Okay, at some fucking point towards the end of the fucking school year, okay, this bitch trips me, and it's on camera. It's on camera, and the vice principal. Okay, so she trips me, and then I get up and I don't beat her ass, but I try to beat her ass. Okay, realistically. Middle schoolers are not beating anyone's ass, not even each other's. But I get into a fight, and I go to the fucking office. And the vice principal, he's looking over and he's like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to hand this off to the principal. And I'm like, oh, the principal who's best friends with the dad of the girl I got into a fight with? Great, man. Don't fucking act like I don't know what's going on here, you fucking asshole. You fucking piece of shit bastard. Michael Pizza, thank you. I had a teacher who was obsessed with handwriting, went to school for literature and all that. She'd blow a fuse. I'd occasionally forget a pen and write my essay in crayon. I don't think my teachers would accept an assignment turned in that's written in crayon. So I kind of understand that one. Figured them on, thank you. Public schools are meant to educate students. They're meant to foster unthinking obedience to authority. Well, they work!
Back of my mind.
Did you say that or did you think it? I just thought it.
Like, probably knew that he might, you know, threaten me or even try to do something, but I just thought that I just assumed, like, oh, of course I wouldn't do that. Of course that wouldn't happen. I just was uncomfortable, and I only knew him and not the other kids. Mm-hmm. And
well, what was the result? I got an in-school suspension for starting a fight, even though it was on camera that the other bitch fucking stuck out her foot and tripped me. Even though I had reported to the fucking staff members multiple times throughout the course of the year that this bitch had been mean and bullying me and fucking slapping shit out of my hands and fucking, like, I would place shit on a desk in, like, science. We didn't share that many classes together, but I would, like, set my stuff down on the desk and she would fucking move it somewhere else just to be a bitch, which is, like, not a serious crime, but like a what the fuck, man? Like, is this allowed? Are you really allowed to just, like, pick up people's stuff? I don't know. She was a bitch. There was other stuff she did that I can't remember now, but she had it out for you. She fucking had it out for me, man. Zero tolerance means you're free to escalate either way. I did eventually learn that, unironically, like, this is gonna sound bad, but I mean, I've talked about this before. If you're in school and somebody is picking on you, literally just beat their ass, because the other kid is gonna get in just as much trouble as you are. It doesn't matter who starts the fight. And honestly, once you've been in a fight, even if you lose, people will second guess messing with you. You don't even have to actually fight. You can bluff your way. Unironically. There were some bitches being mean to me in the fucking cafeteria one year. Long after the fight. Different school. And they were, like, looking at me and giggling and being weird. Like, paying too much attention. And maybe I'm schizophrenic. Okay, maybe I'm schizophrenic. But I walked up to them in one of my few tiny examples of actually standing up for myself. I walked up to them and I said the line. I said, "Do you have a problem? Or do we have a problem?" Some shit like that. And then all of a sudden, they're quiet. All of a sudden, they're not interacting. They're not pointing. They're not giggling. They're not interacting. Yeah, now they have another target, but, like, literally all you have to do if you're a kid in school is risk getting your ass beat. And it's worth it. It's so fucking worth it. Because the second that you stand up for yourself. Unless you live in a really fucking ghetto school where they're gonna stab you. The second you stand up for yourself, you're fucking good, man. You're fucking good. Yeah, you're not going to jail. Juvie is a myth perpetuated by the stoners. You have to really, really fuck up to have any sort of actual consequence in school. One chatter said it, violence makes necessary respect or something like that. It does. It does. How many extra ghetto schools did you go to? I didn't go to any ghetto schools. So I guess if you live in urban California or whatever, maybe this is bad advice. But if you live in bumfuck nowhere or in shitty little poor tourist towns, it works. It works. Kids can almost literally get away with murder. No, anywhere in Cali that's bad advice? Okay. As a former menace to society, she ain't lying. I really fucking wish I realized it earlier. Like, that sounds bad, right? That sounds very, like, try-hard and edgy. Like, oh, man, I wish I had learned to be violent in school earlier. But unironically, man, I wish I had learned to be violent in school earlier. Because once you're willing to stand up for yourself, everything changes. It's still not good, but everything changes. Binary goes, thank you. Just because you're schizophrenic doesn't mean you're wrong. I have learned to stop second-guessing myself. Lancer, thank you. My first time posting. Merry Christmas, Pippa. Hi, old again. Merry Christmas. Thunderfighter, thank you. Please make sure you know how to fight if you're going to stand up for yourself or you'll end up on Insta Reels. I guess that's a problem with today's youth, is everything gets recorded. I don't know, better to look like a clown online and still be respected. Terrence Von Leo, thank you. To add to this, getting in trouble once in a while helps you in school. Prison rules? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I used to get a lot of referrals before learning to be more violent. I used to get a lot of referrals, which were like, I don't know what the word for them is. They're like yellow pieces of paper, and they change colors depending on how bad they are. So there's like a yellow referral, and then there's like blue, I think, and then red. Yeah, right up. And I collected so many of those fuckers, and nothing ever happened. Nothing ever fucking happened. A slip of paper that says you're in trouble. Yeah, they'd be like, take this home and have your dad sign it. And I'd be like, why not my mom? And they'd be like, because your dad will take it more seriously. And I'm like, no. No, but okay, whatever. And then I just never got them signed, bro. I never got them signed. And nothing ever came of it.
I'm sure I was partially uncomfortable because I shouldn't have been there. But I was just lonely and wanted just someone to hang out with.
Let me ask you this: how many times did y'all meet?
Pippa was a bad kid. I was a little bit rotten. But I had the blessing of parents that didn't show up to parent-teacher conferences. So I don't think I ever had to deal with any consequences.
I think, I mean, I'm just trying to, like, I didn't count, probably like 3 times.
3, sure it wasn't a little more than that?
I don't know. I'm not trying to think of a number. I just don't really remember.
Less than 10?
Oh.
Age is just a concept. I prefer not to think about numbers, especially not when I'm diddling children.
Much less than 10.
5-ish?
I think it was less than 5.
Innocent banana, thank you. Merry Christmas, pretty bit about.
But according to the student, the two met outside of school approximately 6 or 7 times.
Met at his house. Where else did y'all meet?
And the other place we went to the park, whatever park is like sort of in that area, and you know there were some other kids there, and Which, like, it was just, yeah, it was just so stupid, and I felt uncomfortable the whole time, and I didn't even know why.
I felt super uncomfortable every time I... Chat, stop fucking typing 6-7. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? I was a year the 10. I got punched in the jaw twice by a fat kid in the 7th grade. After taking them like a champ, I cracked my neck the horror farm in front of a group of peers. He was suspended, and I was never bullied since. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Charlie, part of you. Pippa is EWU crew.
There.
EWU crew.
He's a smooth talker. He is. He knows how to speak to an attractive young lady. Hey, listen.
It sounds really stupid, but like, you know, and it also like, you know, like I had gotten to know him as a friend, you know.
You cannot be 24 years old and friends with a 15-year-old. You are a pedophile. Avalanche Grim, thank you. Was bullied till I want to fight, bashing a kid with a rock? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Good kid.
He's a good kid, and
I'm sorry, if you're 24 years old, 20 whatever, 30 whatever, if you are friends with somebody that is under the age of 18, ask yourself why. I'm gonna fucking do my best, all right, to give some people a reality check here. You have nothing in common with somebody under the age of 18. There is no reason for you to be talking to somebody who is under the age of 18. What if it's non-sexual, though? It doesn't matter. You should not be talking to people who are underage. At all. At all. Okay? The only time... There's like exceptions, right? Where it's like, okay, well, if you're a fucking teacher, of course, yeah. Of course, yeah, you can talk to your fucking students. Don't do it, yeah, outside of a school setting. That's fucking weird. But they're my family. Okay, if they're your family, like, that's different. That's different. If it's a random underage child, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? I employ 3 teenagers. Okay, well, you're their boss. Okay, let me clarify. Okay, if you are befriending somebody under the age of 18, you gotta reconsider, man. You gotta reconsider what you're doing. Terminally online take. Somebody look up that guy's chat history, send him to the FBI. What if I'm their mentor? Okay, well then you're in a professional setting where you're guiding them. You're not befriending a child. Befriending a child? There is no good reason. There is no good reason. There is no good reason. You have nothing in common with a child. Oh, but I also like fucking Disney Channel. I love cartoons. I love My Little Pony. Find some fucking adults. Go find some adults to talk to about it. Okay? Roblox? This is why I won't verify my age on Roblox. I don't even want to have to see children on my screen. Don't befriend children. Female rabbit, thank you. What if they're attractive? God damn it, man! I'm kind of traumatized, chat, from watching VR chat trolling videos. I watch like Proximity Chat and Rat Grave and a bunch of these other motherfuckers. And there's so many. I just gotta show you guys one. Hold on, not right now. I think I like Rat Grave a little bit better. I'll show you guys after. You know, with these people, they're like, yeah, so I'm like 25 and this is my daughter. Well, she's not my real daughter, but you know, she's 16 and she's gonna come live with me. I'm gonna adopt her. What? Binary goes, thank you. I'm sorry, son, but you're under 18 and therefore we have nothing in common. Please leave this house and do not contact me or your mother ever again. Oh my god, I gotta show you guys! I gotta show you guys! She metal the rabbit, thank you! Oh, was it Ratgrave that did it? Or somebody else? Was it proximity chat? Man, there's like... chat, does anyone know the name of the video where it's like a guy who's talking about all of his VR children and how he's gonna fly one out to his house in the UK and adopt her? Thank you. Real W taste, Pippa, thank you. Does anybody know? Big Bad Beard, thank you. Can you show the proximity chat Phantom Pain one? Which one? There's a lot of those. Ethan Summers, thank you. The only adults who have something in common with minors is minors. I think my sis watched one of those. It was just a bit, right? No. No. VR chat's crazy, dude.
I am just too open, and
I guess I'm you. According to your logic, Leon 1994 is bad. I have not seen that.
Trusting and too nice. And that I hate to have learned that lesson.
Those are not bad traits to have in this 2023.
By the student's recollection,
God, do you think this detective ever wants to kill himself having to say this shit?
the first
Like,
time
I understand he has to say it in order to, like, build rapport. But, like, oh my God.
he, quote, hung out with Ms. Andrews was at a place she took him to, which he calls the mansion.
So at his house,
Oh my God.
at a park, where else did y'all meet?
The only other place was we went to a property I have. It has, you know, it just has, I mean, it's just a nice place to hang out, I guess.
It's just a house, you know, off the beaten trail with bedrooms and beds. It's a fun place to hang out with children.
Andrews explains the vacant property belongs to her mother and is occasionally rented out to guests. She'll later take the investigators to the mansion so they can see it for themselves. But as the messages reveal, hanging out was far from the only thing they were doing there.
Oh, God. Hold on. Hold on.
Ms. Andrews explains the vacant property belongs to her mother and is
Wait, she explained that during the third event, sexual acts occurred!
occasionally rented out to guests. She'll later take the
Oh my
investigators to
God.
the mansion so they can see it for themselves. But as the message
Oh my God, what does it say? Out of church? Nah, I woke up like 40 minutes ago, just got the laptop. Wanna go smoke? Just us, please? Hey? You're unhinged. I bought a gram, so it's just one blunt. But yeah, I'm free today. I can see what I can do. Oh my God.
messages reveal,
As a
was
teacher, this
far
woman
from the
infuriates me
only
so
thing
much.
they were doing there.
You're unhinged. When are you gonna be coming? Missed call. Hey, when are you coming so I know when to get ready? Waiting on you. My vape broke. I'm mad. Now I'm dead ass. Gotta smoke.
There's mention of drugs. I'm the same gram of what?
Now, we did learn a little bit
White boy
about
mad, thank you.
And it's not legal in Texas yet. Every other state just about it's legal, but we saw a little about some smoking. What's going on with that?
I mean, he brought it and he offered me some.
The 15-year-old peer pressured me into smoking marijuana. I would normally never do that. But the 15-year-old that I took to my mansion alone, he offered me weed. What was I to do? What was a poor, open-minded young woman to do? Ezekiel the Freakill, thank you. Wood chipper, you say? Oh, yeah.
I said yes.
Oh, yeah.
They'll just smoke together like people smoke? Okay. That was his... I'm talking about marijuana. Are we talking about the same thing?
Yes.
Jody Arias vibes. True.
No cocaine or meth, none of that nonsense. Okay, all right, good.
But based on the child's forensic interview and the more cryptic messages, investigators are certain something far worse.
How are you feeling? Good. How about you? You there, babe? Of course, don't worry, babe. I still almost can't believe what happened. I can't stop thinking about it. Did you just wake up?
Between them.
How many times did some sort of inappropriate sexual event happen? How many times are we talking?
Okay, the fact that you can't immediately come out and say 0, die. Please, God, kill yourself.
Okay.
Please, God, kill yourself.
Like 3 times.
3 times.
Into the wood chipper. straight into the wood chipper. Doggo Bongo, thank you for the 5. Chippy getting very eager.
It's okay. Fair enough.
Please, God, let someone kill this bitch in prison. Please.
You're 3 times.
Like, actually, someone kill her in prison. Please, God. Somebody find the fucking prison that she's at. Start fucking Apple airdropping into people's phones.
Sure on that?
So
3 times. Okay.
I'm not quite sure.
But here's the important parts of this. Out of those 3 times, did you ever force him?
No, I said no. I said
Okay.
no.
Okay. Did you ever trick him into doing it?
No.
Did you?
Notice how she says, I said no, not he said no. Interesting. Because the question is not about you. The question is about what you did to him. Darcy, thank you from Big BB.
Did you ever say, I'll buy you Domino's pizza
Oh my gosh. I said no the first time, like a bunch of times.
Well, no, but keep in mind, we have to ask these questions because we have got to
Pippa, she's a
weigh,
victim. Oh, my bad.
you this horrible monster or you somebody that made a silly mistake?
While she's adamant she said no multiple times,
Girl math is raping a 15-year-old.
according to the child's forensic interview, Ms. Andrews was the one who first initiated the inappropriate physical contact. Still, she tries to explain to the investigator that it was the student who made advances, and it was unwanted.
So y'all are there. He gets personal.
Mm-hmm.
Do you open up to him?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
Or does it progress from there?
Oh, this thank you. Believe all women.
I mean,
All.
he tried to kiss me and I backed away.
Okay.
And he, you know, I mean, obviously I didn't get up and walk away, which is what I should have done, but I was still just
You shouldn't have been in the situation to begin with, bitch.
uncomfortable and kind of pushing him off and saying like that I didn't want to do it. And, you know, he was just really hot and heavy, honestly, and he was just saying that like
Okay.
he was almost done and he just wanted to do it and like, and I guess I just, yeah, I mean, it was kind of in that moment that things happened.
Was that the
was just really
first
quick.
sexual encounter? Okay. Believe it or
Blood
not,
one's
these
right
type of
there, yeah.
situations happen frequently. Here's the whole thing. He's just a hair young. That's the only thing that makes this why we're here.
Super Eon, thank you. At least she isn't going for the he raped me angle, or did I miss that part already? Also, what a milestone message. I mean, she's implying it, right? She's implying that she's the victim without outright saying those words. She's like, I said no, I kept saying no, I kept disengaging, he kept pushing it, I was uncomfortable. Bumkaki, thank you. Yeah, I groomed him, but I was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable when I drove the minor to my mansion to have sex with him.
You understand that, right?
I'm the victim.
Well, you're being an educator, not supposed to do that, but it's really the age.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you know how old he is?
I understand.
Do you know how old he is?
Yes.
How old is he?
Isn't he 15?
Although Ms. Andrews is correct that the child is now 15, by her own admissions, their meetings took place during the first 2 weeks of summer break, when he was still only 14 years old.
Jesus
okay.
fucking Christ.
Please, it's okay. Have we freaked out? No, we got a job to do. Now, if he was like 13, that's really bad. This is not. It's illegal.
She's just going along with it. She is so delusional. She's like, you know what? Yeah, actually, it's not that bad that I raped a 14-year-old because, like, what if he was 15? Or not 15. What if he was 13? Birthday freak, thank you. Hair too young.
But it's not waiting.
Goodbye, thank you. It's crazy how all the detective tactic of saying you're a good boy / girl, you didn't do nothing, works on these people. Works at making these people incriminate themselves. Dude, this detective is a god. Finer goes, thank you. How does the teacher have a mansion? Did I miss something? Apparently it was her mother's home. Teachers notoriously get paid diddly squat. P.S. This dude is playing good cop so hard. Yeah. He's doing so good. Like, it's horrible hearing the things that he's saying. But he's so fucking good at it. He's so fucking good at lulling her into a false sense of security, saying just the right thing to get her to confess to everything. I guess not everything. Like she won't give like exact numbers and stuff, but she is giving numbers. She is saying that she did do stuff. Man's a professional. This guy's a fucking god.
You know, like way crazy. It is illegal. It is. But I've already told you, when we get through talking, you're going to go about your way.
Now seemingly more at ease, Ms. Andrews begins sharing additional details about other encounters.
By that time, like, I was just in the wrong mindset, and so it did happen another time.
Oh my God.
That was, when I say 50-50, both parties agreed to this?
Yeah, if
Okay.
that.
If that?
If that.
You were apprehensive, but went against your better judgment and...
Exactly.
Okay.
By this time.
Seems she's all too happy to talk even without being asked. I don't think so. Initially, she was trying to leave. She was trying to get out of the situation. But this detective, like, fucking, like, instantly fucking pegged her as like I'm actually a really good person and I just made a mistake and, you know, I'm leaving the country. I'm gonna get away from all this because I know that I fucked up. Haha, teehee. And he's like, oh man, you know, yeah, like you are a good person. Like, and this happens to good people, you know, like it could have been way worse, honestly. You know what? Like you're not wrong to feel the way that you do. And she's just fucking gobbling it up. Kurgan, thank you. This is why you don't talk to the cops.
Like, I didn't say no as much.
You didn't say no at all?
I mean, I did tell him that, like, we shouldn't do it, and, you know, but I did say, like, I was always, like, antagonistic about the situation and, you know, saying that we shouldn't do it. But in my mind, I wasn't aggressive enough.
Or is he using...
He lets her, like, take fault in her mind in, like, these little ways. And she's so fucking stupid, which you have to be to do something like this. You have to be subhuman, incapable of basic fucking brain function. She's like, yeah, like my crime is just being too nice, you know? Like I just wasn't aggressive enough in saying no. Like I was like forced into it basically. And he's just like, you know what? You speak your truth, queen. You speak your truth.
Protection?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
It's not stupidity, it's evil. It is evil. But she is also stupid. She is subhuman.
Knows where he got it.
According to the student's forensic interview, before bringing the child to the mansion, Ms. Andrews stopped at a CVS and purchased the condoms herself. After
Jesus fucking Christ. Fabsy, thank you. Take my beer money since I'm sober now. You'll need it for this. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
several encounters on the trail outside the mansion property,
What? Revolver Fox, thank you. Get that woman a Minecraft server. Blank advised he believed that they had sex 3 times on the trail, and after each time having sex, he would throw the used condoms into the creek. What?
used condoms would be discarded in a nearby creek.
What?
Additional acts took place inside the house itself.
We were in a room with a carpet on it.
Okay.
And then...
First of all, public indecency. Second of all, littering. Third of all, pedophilia,
and
child
at
rape,
some point, he...
3 times outside.
The bed that was
Holy
inside.
shit.
The room with the carpet doesn't have, is it outside?
It's in the air-conditioned garage.
Oh, okay, okay. So,
Fucking air-conditioned garage. Holy shit.
did you say he took you into a room with a bed?
Yes.
Okay. Be correct about this because it matters.
Okay.
From the transition from the original, the touching, to it's obvious he wants to have sex until the act.
Mm-hmm.
Is he forcing you?
I'm gonna crash out if this bitch says yes. Oh my god, she's gonna take the bait and she's gonna go full on fucked up victim mode. I just know it. I just fucking know it.
He just didn't really give me much of a chance to say no. I mean, he was just really,
oh my god.
He was just really forward and like hands-on, you know what I mean? I mean, he would forcibly do things, but just not in a violent way.
The investigator then asks what they would do after each encounter.
Please, God, die in prison, please. Darcy, thank you. All the child stuff is gross now. Fun in the woods, that's cool though. What the fuck?
I mean, we would just spend time together doing.
It's so hard to keep watching this. I'm not gonna lie. Can you imagine? Not even this being your child, but like this happening to just fucking like anyone that you know that it's just fucking happening in the school that the fucking middle school teacher or is 15 or 14, is this middle school or high school age? I don't know. Point is school teacher is picking up children, talking to them on social media. Is high school? And then taking them to their fucking mom's Airbnb and fucking raping them, and then going to the cops and acting like, haha, it was just a little accident. She is responding with the same level of gravity to the situation as someone might to like accidentally running over a neighborhood cat. To like what's like another like basic crime where it's like you're tearing up, you know, like I feel pretty bad about this, but you know, like here's like all of my excuses and stuff. She is completely fucking detached from reality. She's acting like a little like, oh, it's an oopsie. Don't worry, I won't do it again. Okay, well, how about the fact that you fucking did it? You fucking lunatic. You absolute, complete fucking lunatic. How about the fact that you fucking did it?
Just talking.
These people walk among you.
Don't take, as couples do. I mean, a couple that...
For lack of a better phrase.
For lack of a lot better phrase, but yes, as people that have somewhat of an interest in each other do, that are in a relationship.
Suppose so.
Well, I don't agree to it because it sounds, that's, again, lack for better words.
After asking her permission, Ms. Andrews agrees to take the detective to the mansion where the incidents took place.
Oh my god, it actually is a fucking mansion!
He asks Annalie to share more details about the volunteer group, Mercy Ships.
It's Christian and it's like a supportive environment. So.
Oh my god, it literally is a mansion. Darcy, thank you. This is more like she was caught shoplifting. There you go. Like she's caught shoplifting. She's like, well, you know, I'm not gonna do it again. And, well, like I figured the corporation didn't really need this. Not as much as I did. Dabba-dabba-doo, thank you. Shout out to the detective. Homie is keeping calm and letting her dig herself deeper and deeper into a hole.
No, I just...
The patience is insane.
I wanted to be somewhere where I could, you know, mature and have...
The fuck do you mean mature? You're 25 years old. You're a grown-ass woman. Fuck off with the mature shit. You're matured. You're just also human garbage. Like, holy shit. What do you mean mature?
You know, spiritual support and, you know, people around me that I trusted and, you know, just to grow as a person and as a teacher.
Grow as a teacher by raping your student?
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. He wasn't her student. He was just one of the students in the school.
And so I would be staying there for 2 years.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
With the detective's encouragement, Ms. Andrews seems to believe a 2-year trip abroad is still on the table. She'll later learn that her next destination won't be overseas. Once a camera arrives, an officer begins to take photographs of the property.
Matt, is this the bedroom we were talking about earlier?
Yes, sir.
Did y'all ever spend any full night?
Hello, welcome! Thank you for the raid! I loved your 3D model debut. And right before, well, how long has it been? It's been, well, was it last month? Last month you did your 3.0? Looked very good. Where did I go? Thank you. I like your Uma keychain. Given that her mom has a mansion, the idea of affluenza seems pretty real here. We are looking at someone who has only ever gotten slaps on the wrist at most for anything she ever did, if at all. Oh, to catch up raiders, this is a high school teacher that was picking up a 14-year-old and taking him to her mom's Airbnb to conduct illicit activities.
Out here, or just...
I mean, we were out pretty late, but never.
Also, her name is Annalise, so that's a crime in itself.
Obviously, this place is not like what we're normally used to going into. If we walked in here and there's a broken lamp and glass and marks on it, and we're like, okay, sir, was there a struggle? Was it him? Was it you? That's why we got to.
Okay.
Don't read any more into it than what. That's the deal. This is more of a just to say we're doing our job.
I understand.
Sure.
Yeah. Makes sense.
The air-conditioned garage she earlier mentioned is also photographed. The room contains twin bunk beds, stuffed animals, and a ping pong table.
That's creepy. That's fucking creepy.
Seemingly designed to appeal to children.
That's really fucking uncomfortable. I think this bitch should die.
Once they're finished investigating,
That's not a garage. What the fuck?
investigators ask Ms. Andrews to voluntarily hand over her cell phone, and she agrees.
Does anybody else know about
Epstein Island crap, for real. Beds in the garage. Yeah, this is, wow. Okay.
what's going on?
My mom knows.
Tell your mom.
Yes, sir.
What advice did mom give?
What advice did she give? I mean,
Do the right thing?
she just told me to do the right thing.
The following morning, Ms. Andrews sent another email to administrators.
I think the mom, I think the mom is okay with Wood Chipper Chan. Holy shit. Not even an attempt to defend her, just do the right thing.
Resigning from her teaching position effective immediately. The student's mother also returned to provide
She didn't even mean turn yourself in. She meant kill yourself.
consent for investigators to perform a forensic examination.
Oh,
of
wait,
her
it was
son's
a middle
phone.
school.
It was then they discovered further messages that revealed the identity.
So it's okay for you to change your password when you're having sex with a teacher, but I can't because you keep getting on my account and I kept getting logged out to the point where I got annoying as fuck, and you saying you ain't a hypocrite. I texted your mom. Also, no, I literally caught you cheating, you sick fuck. Pippa, I told you, you didn't even have the balls to tell me, and when I called you out on your... When I called you out, your pathetic ass lied, but you can keep saying shit like that to give yourself peace? You deserve that much? What, is this a jealous ex?
The other person who screenshotted the messages and uploaded them to Facebook.
It's a jealous ex! Oh my god.
The student's girlfriend, after logging into his Snap.
What? Oh my god! Not even a jealous ex, it was his girlfriend. Oh my god! She didn't care about right or wrong, she just wanted revenge. Oh my god. Oh my god. She informed me she was the one who created the fake Facebook profile and posted the screenshot messages between Blank and Miss Andrews. I later explained that she and Blank share passwords on Snapchat.
Account discovered the messages between him
Darcy,
and
thank
Miss
you. Imagine your
Andrews.
girlfriend
She was able to piece
leaves you
together
for a
the
child.
identity of Anna Lee after seeing a separate group chat.
No, it was the kid's girlfriend. The kid's girlfriend.
In which the student admitted to his friends, I just a teacher. She then posted the messages online and confronted Miss Andrews.
Oh my god, he posted it in a group chat. What is that kid saying I did? You don't need to entertain yourself with someone else. I don't have time for this. Now, why are you talking to children? The text between you and him say otherwise. Dude. This kid has aura. The text between you and him say otherwise, Miss Andrews, and I've been told by other students you've been giving them rides, taking them to this mansion. I've even been told you had sex with another student too. What about those boys who would meet up at your room during 8th period passing? Well, the police have plenty of time for this, Miss Andrews, and I would love to entertain them with this. Oh my god! Holy shit! Dark 5, and it's chaotic neutral with a steel chair. Holy shit. You know what? I respect the Chinibio. You earned it. You earned it. That's crazy.
Herself, also accusing her of victimizing other students. When Ms. Andrews returned to the station to retrieve her cell phone, she was questioned about these accusations.
Don't be offended, but I've got to ask you this. Has anything like this ever happened before with anybody else that's not quite old enough?
No, sir.
Really? Let's consult the Snapchat group. And Ash Corp, thank you. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. I am for real.
I mean, if it has, let's get it done. It has. Okay.
Binary goes, thank you. You know what? Maybe the kids will be all right. Maybe.
I promise you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well,
Okay, yeah, sure. Likely
No
story.
evidence was uncovered that any additional children were victimized. Hours later, police arrived to arrest Ms. Andrews at her home.
Hi, Miss Andrews. Is Annalie here? Are you Annalie? You mind stepping outside for me real quick?
Yes, sir. I don't have these on.
All right,
I mean, you're kind of setting your kid up for disaster in life when you name them anally.
that's fine. All right, so...
Kind of setting them up to be anywhere from sex pest to full-on rapist. Like,
Back for me, okay?
that's a choice.
County jail, so you have to get a bond, okay? All right, for me, please, okay? There are several felony warrants, okay?
I know it's kind of a tough situation, but it's going to work itself out, all right? Just try and breathe and stay calm, okay?
She can't take any books, nothing. No Bible, no nothing.
Dude, that's a grown-ass woman. Don't baby her.
They'll have a Bible in there that she can ask to read.
In August of 2024, Annalie Andrews pleaded guilty to 4 counts of
Oh my
sexual
God.
assault of a child under 17 years old and 3 counts of online solicitation of a minor. On April 8, 2025, she was given a concurrent sentence of 2 years at the Texas Department of Corrections, with 44 days credited for time served and fined $5,000.
She raped a kid like 5 times. Over the course of multiple days. What? I'm sorry. 2 years and a $5,000 fine for raping a child several times? Taking a child to a rape mansion? Wow,
She
okay.
must also register as a sex offender. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help
50 tons of cheese, thank you. Live in prison now. I hope she gets out and I hope somebody kills her. This is insane. I hope this video gets posted everywhere and I hope she can never feel safe in any community that she ever lives in. I hope that anytime she moves anywhere. Oh, hi, Wiggleton, hey, thank you for the... Hi, sorry. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Sorry for the crash out. We'll move on. We'll move on.